Mr. and Mrs. Hamby, I'm starting your video inside my car because it's a little windy outside. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me on the outside. They do look like I can't see a whole lot through the trees. I'm getting ready to walk up to the home now. They do have your dowel wrap on the outside of the home that I talked about before, and I'll try to explain it. If for whatever reason you can't hear me because it's windy, I'm hoping the trees might break some of that. If you can't, just reply to the email and let me know you can, and I'll break down what you couldn't hear on the outside of the home. I'll try to go over some of it on the inside as well. Like I said, it's a little windy, so I wanted to make sure that you got to hear at least that much from me. I'm going to walk out the car now. Okay. Well, the wind's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. As we walk up, you can see they've got your windows installed. I'm going to go over your installation of your windows. They've got your felt paper on the ceiling or on the roof. We've got your brick delivered. They've got the dowel wrap on the outside of the home, which is that moisture barrier protector on the outside of that Oregon and strain board, the OSB wood that we use on the home. The wind's picking up, so I'm going to head inside and talk a lot about it from the inside. I'll come back out and do a walk around so you can see it. Okay, now we're on the inside of the home. I'm going to go over the windows first. In the windows, sorry to give you an idea, this is your formal dining room. You think, yeah, this is the formal dining room, and this is the den, study / office, however you prefer to call it here. And we've got your kitchen over here. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to point at the ground in a lot of the rooms, as far as like closets and everything, so you can get an idea of the depth of a room. But on our windows, we do something a little different than most other builders. The very first line of defense we do on the seal of your windows, let me go down to the bottom, it's a little easier to see with the light. We use this black liner. It's almost like a trash bag, like a thick trash bag that goes on the inside frame of the window. And then we put the dowel wrap over that. Then we put the window in location, and we seal the window with a tar-like tape. It's an aluminum foil looking tape. I'll step out the window so you can see it real quick. You can see it here, but it's got a tar-like seal on the bottom side of it, so it seals the window 3 times that way. But we seal it another step after that. So you got an exterior seal. You've got the black dowel wrap on the inside, or you got the black wrap here, which is your first seal. Then you got your dowel wrap over that. Then we go on the outside and we do on top of all that, because this goes on the inside and the outside of the window, we do the aluminum foil tape, which is a tar tape. And then we do, once we brick the home, we'll go back and we'll do a seal, a caulk sealant around the window as well. So there's a 4-way seal in the window. We're the only builders I've seen that do that. As we walk through the home, this is your formal dining room. You get 2 entrances, one in the foyer area here, and you've got another one here that leads out to the kitchen. And I'm going to go in a clockwise motion of the home, so I'll come back into the kitchen. And this is your laundry room. This is, I believe, where your water heater's going to be located at. No, you're going to have a laundry sink here, sorry. Laundry sink. We've got your hot water and cold water hookups for your washing machine, your vent and your electrical connection for your dryer, and this is the plug-in for your washing machine above there. And you've got an array of switches here that will control, I don't know if there's a switch inside the garage here, so I'm not sure what those are going to control. You've got, I believe that's a GFI, I don't think that switches at all. But you get 3 sets of switches here. This is probably going to control all your fun stuff. One switch should control the lights in the garage. Another switch will control the lanterns on the outside of the garage. And then the third switch will control the light in the attic access. That's another thing we do that a lot of the builders, I've never seen another builder do that I really like. It's just one simple step. It's nothing real crazy, nothing over the top, but it just makes life a little easier. You can have the light on before you actually climb into your attic access, which is nice. Your garage door opener looks like it will be located over here. Or your wires for it. So you've got your 2 garage door opener wires sitting here, and they've got sensors on either side as well. So you've got wires for the sensors. I'll come back over there in a second. You've got, I don't know if you can quite see it yet. Got a wire there. Another wire there, one there, and then there's another one on the other side over there. I'm going to come back over here. This is your ground for the home. This rebar goes down through the foundation into the ground. So if you ever have an electrician and they need to know where your access, where your ground is for your home, this is it right here. They're going to have a blank cover over it. So you have a blank cover like you would have an electrical plug-in, but it's going to be completely blank. So if anybody needs to know where it is at any point, that's where it's going to be. Right next to it, you've got an electrical plug-in there. To go over some of the electrical in the home, we're going to go over all this in your walkthrough, but I want to go through it anyway. You're going to have a GFI located in the garage that runs all your electrical connections in the garage and your exterior plug. So if you plug into something in the garage and it's not working, check your circuit breaker, which will be located right here, or check the GFI switch and make sure it hasn't been tripped. If it has, you just walk up and push the reset button and it starts working again. You can tell it's also been tripped because there's a light on the inside of the switch. So you'll have the switch and you'll have a plug here and a plug here, and you'll have two switches here, and they'll have a red light that comes on when it's switched. So if you go outside and you go to plug in, it's not working, come and check the GFI in the garage. I don't know exactly where it's going to be. More than likely it's going to be on this back wall here, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. You'll be able to tell which one it is. It's not real complicated at all, but I'll be able to know more once we get more wiring done in the home. Like I said, all your electrical connections will be done in the circuit breaker located here. Walk around the rest of it. That's where your exterior door is going to be to go outside back there. But you'll have electrical plug there, which we already went over. You'll have another one over here to the left of this door as I walk over. Right there. Don't think you're going to have any next to the door. You're going to have a switch located here. And this switch is going to control the light that's going to be right outside the step here. Which you can see hanging down here. It's going to be actually up here. You're going to have, this is your hot water connection. Your hot water heater is going to be located right here. You'll have another electrical connection located here. This is where your air conditioning unit is going to be. And then you'll have electrical connection and electrical connection located here, as well as it looks like one more here. Okay, and as we walk into the laundry room from the garage, like I said, these switches here are going to control the lights in the garage, the cottage lights on the outside, the lantern lights on the outside of the garage, as well as the light inside your attic access. And you will have lights in the garage as well on the inside. I'm sorry I didn't go over those. You're going to have one I'll walk up to it. You're going to have one located here, another one here, here, and here. Those black circular connections are your connections for that. And those boxes there for your garage door openers to be installed. Electrical plug plus the wires for all the sensors and everything that need to be wired in. Okay, now we'll go back into the laundry room, sorry. You will have additional outlets outside of the one for the dryer and the washing machine here. You're going to have another electrical plug located over here. Looks like you're going to have a switch here for this room, and then you'll have an electrical plug located over here. Okay, as we walk out, your thermostat controls for the home on the inside are going to be located right here. That's what this brown wire is. So that's where your thermostat control is going to be when you change the temperature in the home. And you've got another electrical connection located here in the hallway. You've got what looks like is going to be a linen closet here. Trying to see where the switch is because it's got a light located in it. I believe this is going to be the switch here because I don't see another location for one. Let's see, wire. Yep, this will be your switch here located for that one right here. Your light is right at the entrance when you come in. So you're going to have a, I believe that's your pantry. That's your pantry. I stand corrected, I apologize. Okay, so we're going to walk in. Sorry, this is the first one I've walked through that we've built, so I will be learning as we go, trying to explain the home. I apologize for that. Okay, as we come in, we've got your kitchen here. These white wires that you see sticking out of the wall here, these are for your under cabinet lighting that will go underneath your cabinets inside the kitchen. As you can see, they're spaced out pretty evenly. They're going to be spaced out underneath all the stuff. This particular one, they won't be in this section because this is where your cooktop's going to be and your microwave above hand. You can see the cooktop right in here, and that's what this big wire here is for, the cooktop. As we come over here, there isn't a wire located over here as well because this is where your double oven's going to be, and that's what this big wire hanging down on the ground is for as well. We've got electrical outlets spaced out throughout the kitchen, very good look, well, very evenly spaced out. So you'll have plenty of plug-ins for mixers, whatever you happen to need to plug in, blenders, whatever needs to be. We've got a phone connection located here, electrical plug-in, another electrical plug-in. So you'll have two electrical plug-ins on either side of the double ovens. You'll have another electrical plug-in here, one more here, and then this one here is not a general plug-in. This is where your actual refrigerator is going to plug into. We've got your water line connection for the refrigerator as well as the electrical plug-in. So we come over here, you're going to have plugins across below your countertop here, your bar, hop-up bar here, and then your switches for lights above the bar, and I believe this will also be the secondary switch if you ever decide to run a garbage disposal. The reason I say that is because in the first year of owning your home, your septic tank has a warranty on it. After that first year is when we would recommend to actually install a garbage disposal. Reason being, if you put a garbage disposal on a septic tank, the guy that does the installation work on a septic tank is going to come out and look, and he's going to void the warranty on the septic tank if you have a garbage disposal. If you do decide to add one in, make sure you buy one that's specifically designed for septic tanks. They make them. The reason is because it's got extra teeth and gears to grind up all your food or whatever you happen to stick down the sink into the garbage disposal. There is one specific for septic tanks, so make sure you get that. Like I said, we've got electrical plugs here, 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 and there might be one underneath these papers. There is not. Like I said, the switch here should control the lights above the bar, and the second one should control the garbage disposal plug-in or switch. And then there's a light here, plug-in here, electrical plug-ins. Then you've got electrical plug-in here, and then this light here switch will control the light above your island, which will be located where the conduit's sticking out of the ground right there, which would be right there's where the light will be. This is your air conditioning vent for the kitchen as well. Okay. Reason I said it will control the switch or the plug-in for the garbage disposal is because top one is where they're going to plug your dishwasher in, so it's got constant power. Bottom one's going to be for the garbage disposal, which will run just off the switch. So that's how that's supposed to work. Okay, we're going to go into this back room here, which is the master suite. So we walk in, your switches are going to be on the left. Every bedroom in our homes, first switch will control the light, second one will control the fan. I do believe you guys put ceiling fans in every bedroom, so first bedroom will be light, second one will be the fan. As I walk around the room, I'm going to tell you where all your electrical connections, your cable, and then if you have a phone in the room, that phone will be as well. Got an electrical connection located to your left here. As we walk in, this is the shower. You'll have your vanity located here, and you'll have an array of switches here as well. First switch should control the lights above your vanity. Second switch should control the light above your shower, or it may also be your exterior vent switch, and then this one will be the opposite. So one of these two will be your exterior vent switch, the other one will be the light above the shower. I'm not sure in which order they're going to go. Some homes are a little bit different. This is your electrical connection here, and then you should have, this is where your toilet is going to be located here. Walk in, we've got a set of switches here, so you'll have switch for the light, secondary switch for the exterior vent, which is located there for this, there for this particular room. That's another thing we do that not every other builder does that I really like, is the exterior vents do not run into the attic, they run outside of the home. You can see that one there, and you can also see this one here, which is great because there's some people when they take a shower, not some people, when you take a shower, you're supposed to turn that vent on. So you pull the humidity and the steam out of the room so you don't affect anything, you don't have any issues with mold or anything like that. And I'll come back and go over that in another video as well. There's a couple other steps we do to do that. But a lot of builders will just vent that straight into the attic. And the problem is you're grabbing all that steam and you're pushing into the attic and you're causing more humidity and more issues for potential of mold. So we, as you can see with the line, run it straight outside. You can see it running right there. Run it straight outside to your soffit, and there's an exterior vent right there on the soffit. And I'll go over that once that's installed and show you what that looks like. Like I said, this is where your toilet will be located. And you'll have your switch here for the light and the vent for the toilet. And this is where your tub is located. And they do have a vent for it here, which is right there. But your switch for that's going to be located, I believe, over here. First switch for the light, which will be located right there. Secondary switch will be for that vent, which is located right there. And then we walk back into, of course, the closet. And your light switch for the closet will be located right here. And if you do decide you ever do need a plug-in for this particular room, you have an electrical plug-in located right there. I've never seen anyone need one, but hey, you never know. There's always a first time for everything. Okay, as we come back into the master suite, you've got an electrical plug-in located here. I can't remember if I told you about the one that was located over there, but there's one right there. As I swing back to the left, you've got an electrical plug-in located there. One there. We've got a phone connection located right there in between this ladder. The blue wire there's for. Electrical plug-in. Electrical plug-in. You've got a cable located there with an electrical plug-in next to it on the other 2x4. As we walk this way, this array of switches is going to control more than likely several different things. Like I said, this is the first time I'm going through this home as it's being built, so I'm going to be learning as we go along. One switch should control the light above your island, which would be nice when you walk out the master suite. You do have an electrical plug-in below it. Another switch is going to control your light in your family room for the light itself, and then another one's going to control the fans, and I believe you're going to have another one which controls the lights. No, I take that back. The lights above the bar are only wired into that connection over there. I can see the wires for that. So it's probably going to control the lights across the room. This is probably going to be, no, I will say this looks like it's going to be the only location you can control the ceiling fan blades. In every room of the house, as far as your family rooms, every family room we build, there's only one location for the ceiling fan blades, and it looks like it's going to be located right here. So this will be the place to turn on and off the blades, but you'll have several locations throughout the house to turn off the lights themselves throughout the room. The next one I would guess would be located over there. But we're going to walk around. You've got an electrical connection located here and another one there. I'm going to come back and go over this green stuff in a minute as well, by the way. I just want to walk through the house and I'll come back and go over that. We've got an electrical connection here. Okay, this set of switches is going to be all kinds of fun. First one, if I had to guess, is going to control the light outside in the porch. That's generally what we do. Second one is probably going to be your secondary light for the ceiling fan right here, and I believe the third one's going to control the light that's located all the way over there. I don't know if you can quite see it, but we're going to get to it when we walk around. You've got another electrical connection located here next to this window, another one here. I'm going to come back and go over all this stuff. Like I said, I like to do one big section at a time, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish the family room, then I'm going to come back and go over the bathrooms and the rest of the home. You got two switches here. First one should control this light here in this hallway. Secondary one should control the light for a fan. You've got electrical connection, electrical, cable, electrical. We got two sets of switches here. One that should control the lights once again in the main room. Secondary one should control the light here in the hallway, which is located right there. I'm going to walk back around. We've got electrical connection located here, one here, and you're going to have one that wraps around the bars as well. You're going to have one here. This is going to be a solid wall. Have another solid wall here with electrical connection here, and then you'll actually have another plug here under the bar. So you'll have one located here as well. Okay, I'm going to come in and do the bathrooms. The reason you see all this insulation loose in here, this insulation will be used in the walls of the bathroom. Once again, it's not something that's code, but something that we do above and beyond to help insulate and keep the noise inside, so if somebody's sleeping in another room while somebody's taking a shower, it doesn't wake them up. Not necessarily convenient for you guys. It's not like you're going to have other people living with you, but if you do have guests and they have kids, the kids can be sleeping while an adult's taking a shower, or vice versa, whatever it happens to be. Okay, as we walk in, your switches will be controlled here on the left. First switch is going to be the light, which is located above the vanity. Secondary one should be your vent. It'll be either your vent or the light above the bathroom, but that's what the two switches will be for there. Once again, this one's vented outside for your vent. It runs a duct outside, and the other one's a light directly above the shower. This is where your toilet will be located, and you'll have a cabinet set vanity with a light above it. This is where your linen closet is going to be. As we walk back, this is a bedroom here. First switch, once again, runs the light. Secondary one runs the fan. And we do that for every home. So if you guys happen to know someone that's looking, which I doubt because you guys are in DC, but by chance if you are, that's the advantage of that. Oh, and if you do know someone that's looking, and you refer them to Henry Company Homes, that is a $500 check for you guys from Henry Company Homes if they purchase a home with us. Electrical outlet, electrical outlet, electrical, 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 cable, and electrical. And then this is, of course, the closet for the room. Like I said, I have to show you the floor because the drywall's not up. It's a little hard to see. I'm going to walk out and go into the other bedrooms, and then I'll come back out, do the den, and then I'll explain a few other things that you'll notice as we go in the next couple of videos. All right, as we walk out, we're going to have the entrance here on the right. There's going to be a bedroom. Like I said, I like to do clockwise, so I make sure I catch everything. So I'm going to come back to that. We've got a linen closet that's located across from the third bathroom here. Then we've got one of your larger bedrooms here. Your ceiling fan and light location controls are going to be located on the right when you come in. We've got one closet here which will be separated by drywall. That's what this is for here. And you'll have a secondary closet, so there'll be two separate closets for use here. You'll have an electrical outlet located here. One there. Then you'll have the windows. Electrical outlet, and cable. So we come back into this one. Oh, one thing I haven't gone over yet, I apologize, it's something I usually do later on, but I'm going to do it now while I'm thinking about it as well. Every bedroom is wired for a smoke detector. So right as soon as you walk into every bedroom above you, there'll be a smoke detector connection. In every hallway leading to the entrance of every bedroom, whether it's located here or directly in front of each door, depending on each one, but they do it right here in this hallway, there's a carbon monoxide detector. So every entrance, so above the entrance to the master suite, and then above the entrance in the hallway going over here as well, there'll be another one located there. All of these are wired together. Your carbon monoxide detectors and smoke detectors are all wired together, so if one of them goes off, they all go off to warn you of any potential hazards or issues that could be coming about. Okay, as we walk into the bathroom, 3 sets of switches here. First one should control lights above the vanity, and like I said, I'm not sure how they're going to wire it, but the other 2 will control your exterior vent and the light above the shower. This is where your vanity will be located at. You'll have a mirror, and then you'll have your lights above the said mirror, and then we've got your toilet, of course the shower, and then this one has an internal linen closet as well. So you've got a couple different linen closets for this particular bathroom, which is kind of nice. Okay, as we walk into the last bedroom, to your left, once again, first switch will control the light, secondary switch will control the fan. We've got an electrical outlet, smaller closet. It's not as big as the other ones, but it is a little bit smaller bedroom. So we've got electrical outlet, electrical, cable, and electrical. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the office or den study, whatever you prefer to call it on your own. We call it a den/study. As we walk in, light switch is going to be located here on the left. We've got an electrical outlet located here, another one here, electrical and cable, electrical. This is your window, and electrical here. One thing I forgot to go over, I'm going to do again real quick here. When you first walk into the home, you'll have 2 switches here. First switch will control your light in your foyer, which is located right there. Secondary switch will control the light. I'm sorry, not the foyer, the front porch. Secondary one will control the light in the foyer here. Okay, the green stuff you see here is your termite treatment. It's called borat. It's called a borat termite treatment. It actually was developed in Pensacola by a man called Brian Killingsworth. When you come to the area, you'll see different commercials for Killingsworth Pest Control. He was the very first one to develop and use it. We were the first ones to use it in residential homes. It is used by everyone now. It originally was used by very few people. Traditionally, what they used to do is they used to spray your termite treatment on the ground and then pour your foundation. Well, the problem is if your termite guy came out in the morning and sprayed your ground and your foundation wasn't poured till the afternoon, you'd worry about evaporation of your termite treatment. It wasn't very healthy for the earth either at the same time. But this stuff here soaks into the wood. It does kill the termites immediately, so if they do get in your home, as soon as they eat it, they die. It's not like you can have the guys who are going out, they have worker bees that go outside of the hive. Same principle for termites. You have the original guys that go out and do the research, find the wood. Once they do find the wood, they die anyway, so it's not like they can get back to the nest and tell them where the rest of it is. So that's why we use this particular treatment. As you can see, it's used on the ground because that's how the termites do come in. They come in the bottom. They don't come in through an attic or anything like that. But it is sprayed everywhere throughout a home. So everywhere you see that green is a borat treated for the treatment. And you do get a 1-year bonded warranty for termites on the home. I do recommend that you keep that running when you take over the possession of the home at closing. It is far less inexpensive to keep the treatment that's already existent for any of them. So even if you do let that one cancel, keep whatever one that you do have rather than having them come out and do a reinspection and everything else. It's far less expensive to go ahead and keep the one that's going rather than letting it expire and getting a new one. Okay, that's that. Okay, one more thing that I didn't get a chance to go over yet, which you'll see a lot more in the next video, or in the video when we do drywall. I don't believe we're going to do drywall next, because we're going to do insulation first, is we do a specific type of drywall above the showers and tubs and everywhere, in all the bathrooms. You'll see a green board. It's a green drywall called green board. The reason we particularly use that is a traditional drywall used in a bathroom around showers and tubs where there can be condensation from humidity, or condensation from showers or splashing from a tub. Those particular drywalls can grow mold, or they can break apart, or the paint can come off of them from the condensation and from the humidity from a shower or from splashing from a tub. This particular drywall is designed not to do that. That's why we use it. It's not code. I've never seen another builder do it, but it is something that we do that's above and beyond once again. And you'll see it when we come back in before they texture the walls and before they paint it. You'll see there's literally green drywall up above all the tubs and showers, and there'll be big sections above this one where it's wrapped up around here. And you'll see it when we come back. I'll point it out again and go over it once again, but that's something that we do above and beyond. I'm going to do a quick lap around the house. I've only got about 4 minutes left of video before it's going to make me take another video, so I'm going to do a quick lap around. I'm going to stay in here and do the back porch so I can try to get some audio in there. But you'll have 2 controls for lights, one there, and then that's going to be it for the back porch as far as light controls. I'm not sure what that wire's out there for. Find out about that one. But you'll have an electrical plug-in located here. Should have another one where the yellow wire's hanging out over here. This is where one of your lanterns will be located. Outside of your garage, you'll have another one in between the 2 garage doors, because this is a 2-car garage door. Another one located there and there. And this is that dowel wrap I talked about. And these metal strips you see here are called brick ties. What they do is they lay the bricks starting on your foundation here. That's what these are for. This is part of your foundation. It's all one piece of concrete. They'll lay the bricks down there. What they'll do is that once they lay a brick down, they'll pull this metal piece down over the brick, put the mortar there, and put another brick. And that's just to help keep the bricks onto the house, because there's actually a gap between the brick and the home. Let's see, this is your vent here for your dryer. This is one of those exterior vents that I talked about where we do in bathrooms. Got an electrical plug-in located here. Got your arch windows. It looks like you still need to put one of the windows in there. This is where your cable and phone connections will be located at. This is where your exterior circuit breaker panel is going to be located at. I'm going to go over that once it's installed. Some different information there for that. We've got electrical plug-in located here. Should be for your pool connection here. That's what it's written for, and that should probably be for, I don't know what that's for. This is where one of your hose spigots is going to be located at. Let me see if they wrote on that one so I can figure out what that one's for. It might be your generator plug-in connection, if I'm thinking correctly. That is what it is, generator plug-in. They say AC, but your interior, your AC unit, the outside, the compressor unit is going to be on the inside of the home, so I don't know why they have it right there. Unless they intend to move it, I'm not sure. But that's your home. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot an email or a phone call at any time. Like I said, if you couldn't hear the audio on the outside, feel free to ask any questions, and I'll more than willing to give you an answer. As you can see, it's coming along pretty quick. Next, they'll have insulation done, and then we'll do drywall on top of insulation, but we got to need an insulation inspection before we can do drywall. So drywall will go in next. We'll get an insulation inspection. I'm sorry, insulation will go next. We'll do an insulation inspection, then we'll do drywall. Then we'll start to texture the drywall and paint and all that other stuff, and then you'll see electrical fixtures go in as far as the plug-ins and all that fun stuff and your light fixtures. Once again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Hope you guys have a great weekend.